Welcome back to Ingezo Education. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe and like the video. Yeah, and please don't forget to share the content to learners who are doing technical maths there so that they can get an assistance of what? Integration. Thank you very much. So we'll be doing more of examples now. So now this will be example what? This will be example 3 according to our examples now. The order of our examples, I think it will be example number 4. Example number 4 is example number 4. Example number 4, which is, it reads as follows now. Example number 4. Integral of how much? 1 divided by how much? By 8 raised to the exponent of negative x. This of x now, which is, we're just going to move this denominator to the numerator there, which is, once we move it to the numerator, remember we're just going to have 8 raised to the exponent of x, this of x, which is now, in this case, our f at x is equals to how much? X. Then our f prime of x will be equals to how much? 1, which is, we're going to have how much now? Once we start integrating now, we're just going to have 8 raised to the exponent of x divided by how much? By 1 multiplied by ln of how much? Ln of how much? Ln of 8 plus how much? Plus c, which is, we can just express this in this form now. 8 raised to the exponent of x divided by how much? Ln of 8 plus c, which is 1 multiplied by ln of 8. It will be how much? It will be still ln of 8 now. So now let's move to example number 5. I think it's example number 5. Example number 5 now. Example number 5. So as for example number 5, this is what we are going to have now, which is, this is more of a constant rule 5 multiplied by 3 raised to the exponent of x. Yes, this of x, which is, it simply means you're integrating in terms of x here, which is, what are we going to do? We're just going to move the 5 outside so that we can be able to see our integral sign and a function to be integrated, which is, we're going to have our 5 now. 5, sorry. Now we start integrating, which is, we're going to have our 5, which is 3 raised to the exponent of x divided by how much? By 1 multiplied by ln of how much? Ln of 3 plus c, which is, what is the meaning of this now? We can have 5 multiplied by 3 raised to the exponent of how much? Of x divided by ln of how much? Ln of 3, which is 1 multiplied by ln of 3, which is how much? It is ln of 3 plus c. Yes, that will be the example. I'll be adding the last example now. Okay, let me just add the last example. Thank you very much. As long as this is what you're looking down, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the like video. So in this case now, we are given what? Which is the last example. Example number what? Example number 6. Example number 6. So for example number 6 now, what are we given? We're given the integral of how much? Of 2a raised to the exponent of how much? Negative 4x. Which is what? This of x. Which is, what are we going to do now? We are going to move our what? Our constant outside. Integral of what? Of a raised to the exponent of how much? Negative 4x, this of x, which is, our f at x now is equal to how much? Negative 4x. Then our f prime of x now will be equal to how much? Will be equal to negative 4. Nice. Which is, we start integrating now, which is, we're going to have 2 into how much? Into a raised to the exponent of negative 4x divided by how much? Negative 4 ln of how much? Ln of a plus how much? Plus c, which is, we're going to have 2a raised to the exponent of how much? Negative 4x divided by how much? by negative 4 ln of how much? Of A plus C, which is 2 goes how many times into 2? Once. Into 4? Twice. Which is you're going to have how much? Let me just write it below here now so that you can be able to see it. Which is you're going to have A raised to the exponent of negative 4x divided by negative 2, because 2 goes 2 times into negative 4. Ln of how much? Ln of A plus C. Thank you very much. Please don't forget to subscribe and like the video there. So this was my last example now, which is example number 6 on rule number 3 now. Thank you very much.